Welcome back into the newest episode of the Hoth Hangout podcast. We've got a very fun one planned today. Joey and I are going to be going back and forth in some Star Wars trivia, a little friendly competition in the works for today. Before we get into all of that, of course, we are very excited. But Joey, how are you doing?
Doing pretty well. Been very excited about this trivia episode. I have a feeling I'm going to be like the Miami Heat. You could be like the Boston Celtics, and we could definitely. That was a little jab at the little NBA playoff action there. That might have hurt a little bit deep. I saw Ben's face, but it was I'm excited for the trivia. I hope we do well. I hope we stick with our credibility as being Star Wars podcasters. But yeah, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, Joey was talking. Actually, for full disclosure, this is our second run through of attempting to start this episode because we had some technical difficulties on the first run through. But on our first run through, Joey, you were saying how uh, even like on a simple question like, what planet was Luke? Was Luke on with his aunt and uncle or something like that? We were like, I don't know, Hoth.
Yeah, it has to be Hoth because this is our podcast, right? Yeah. So
I'm gonna answer every question today related to a planet with Hoth. Just
all right, perfect. Yeah.
yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. I'll rack up the points then. That's good.
But before we get into some of the trivia, as another reminder, you can check us out on the socials, including Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Hoth Hangout, as well as over on YouTube on the Hoth Hangout YouTube channel. Definitely check that out for the video version of the podcast and subscribe to that channel over there as well. We would very much appreciate it. The Hoth Hangout podcast is also available everywhere you get your podcasts, including Spotify and Apple. And as always, again, thanks for listening to the Hoth Hangout podcast. To kick us off today, again, before we get into the trivia, not a ton of news in the world of Star Wars, but one of the primary pieces of news we got is something concerning a past Star Wars show, that being Kenobi. We recently just passed the 1 year anniversary of the premiere of this show. It's hard to believe it's already been a year. It doesn't really seem like it in
Yeah.
my mind. Uh, there was speculation following the conclusion of the first season of the show that maybe we'd get, a second season where Obi-Wan is sort of like learning under the tutelage of Qui-Gon in the desert or something like that. But recent reports indicate, according to Deborah Chow, that there will not be a season 2 and that the show will, as it was originally intended to be a standalone one season show. So no season 2 of Kenobi. Are you surprised? Not surprised? Happy? Not happy? What do you think?
I think I'm fine with that decision. Early on, they mentioned it was a limited series. As sad as it is, I kind of like that they stuck to their guns and said this is it for this story. And this story, I think it ended fine where it was at. And if they pick it up at some point, in other mediums or with another season, that's fine too. But I think it was fine with how it ended. What about you?
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I think it's the right call. I just don't think there's enough. I don't think they could garner enough interest in a second season to this show that would make it enticing enough, especially to like the average Star Wars fan,
Hmm.
where it's like, well, if we're not going to really get to see any more Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, then I don't even want
Right.
to watch the show, sort of thing.
Exactly.
I mean, I would enjoy watching Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon interactions. Don't get me wrong, but I think I support the decision to not have a second season. I think it does work better as a standalone, sort of what you were saying. So
But according to Liam Neeson, there's too much Star Wars anyway. So who knows if he would even sign
May-
on for a season two.
maybe Liam Neeson was the reason there isn't a second season of this show. They
It's true.
brought it up and they're like, "Look, Liam, we really want to do this, but we need you on board." It's like, "There's already too much Star Wars. You're out of your mind."
Yes. Liam Neeson,
For
you were
those
right.
that don't get the reference there, Liam Neeson was quoted a couple months ago saying there's already too much Star Wars out there. So
Yeah.
I
And I
feel like
keep and I keep bringing it up.
I was gonna say Joey brings it up like almost every episode that Liam Neeson hates Star Wars now. Um, our other one piece of news before we hop into the trivia was that, on a positive note, at least from numerous sources, as far as we know, this isn't entirely confirmed by an official Star Wars source. But Tamora Morrison, who is the actor that played Jango Fett in the prequel trilogy, as well as Boba Fett in the recent Book of Boba Fett show, will be reprising. Is it fair to say reprising
I
if
don't know
it's
if
a clone?
reprising, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
he's never played this particular clone, right?
debuting in the role of Captain Rex, even though technically Rex is like genetically the brother of the roles that he has played before. And of course, looks the same facially. So he will be, according to many reports, reprising the role of Rex in the new Ahsoka show, which debuts later this year here in about 2.5 months from now. So I think good news for Star Wars fans in general. I don't know if anyone would view this as not good news.
Mm.
I know Tamora Morrison was a little bit, at least according to reports, not thrilled by the fact that he wasn't included in the 3rd season of The Mandalorian and his role of Boba Fett. Um, I don't know if that was something that was made widely known or how much validity there was to that report, but I that was kind of, going around, like, on Twitter and everywhere
Mhm.
on the Star Wars universe, in regards to his feelings on the Mando show, but I like him a lot as an actor, and I think if you're gonna have someone play Rex in a live action show, who else you gonna have? You know what I mean? Like, get the authentic role.
Yeah, exactly, and it makes I'm a little curious now about the quote that we got, whatever it was, a couple weeks ago, a month ago, regarding the Mando show and the lack of him being in it, and now this kinda coming out, you're just like, "Wait, well, you were." I mean, not saying that, you know, at some point, maybe somebody had told him, "Yeah, you're gonna be in the next season of Mando," and then just wasn't, but this Ahsoka thing was gonna come pretty soon anyway. So, yeah,
Right.
I'm just interested. It's the timing of it is kind of just weird to me.
Yeah, like, he was complaining about not being in one show even though he knew he was already in the next show, sort of thing, is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
He's greedy, he wanted to be in all the shows.
I would too. I would too.
But yeah, we're gonna be getting more of Tamora Morrison and, looking forward to seeing him in the role of Captain Rex. Again, the Ahsoka series debuts. Do we still not have an official date? It's
I
August, but I
I
still don't
don't
think
think
they've given
so.
us an official, solidified date for the release
They're
of the first
pushing it till next year, you watch.
I would be so upset if they push Ahsoka back.
Have they done that with any of these shows yet? I'm trying to think of any of the shows have been pushed because of, I wanna say one of them was, I can't remember which one though.
Not in recent memory,
Hmm.
at least, I wanna say. I don't know, if you're watching.
Mando was pushed back
Well,
quite
that
quite a
yeah,
bit,
but
yeah.
that was, like, because of COVID. I'm thinking
Mm,
of, like, production pushbacks.
mm.
But yeah, I guess you're right, season 3 of Mando was originally supposed to come out probably, like, a whole year at least before it did. But, yeah, anyways, Ahsoka, hopefully we get a date for that soon. And again, Tamora Morrison gonna be playing the role of Rex. We are very pumped and excited to see that. That about does it for all the new news in the world of Star Wars for this week. And so, what we want to kind of transition into now at this point is talking about how trivia is going to work. Not only are Joey and I going to be going head to head against one another, but you listening at home or you watching over on YouTube, we encourage you to sort of play along with us. Let us know afterwards, maybe down in the YouTube comments or tweet at us at Hoth Hangout how many of these 25 total questions you got right. We also want to give much, much love and a huge shout out to Gibbo for all the preparation that he has put in to this episode. He will also be our moderator for practically the majority of the rest of this podcast episode. Um, with 5 rounds, I've been told, of 5 questions in each round for a total of 25 questions. Gibbo has also told Joey and I that these are all movie related, but Joey and I have no knowledge of what the categories are at this point in time. So, as you are seeing it, as you are listening to it, we are also receiving the same information.
And as nervous as you all are about hearing about this, I'm just as nervous, if not more, because just not even knowing the categories, I'm like, "I don't even know what I'm looking for here."
I guarantee you I'm going to miss, like, one question that I definitely knew the answer to, and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Ah, how did that happen?"
Are you a good test taker?
I would say, yeah. I mean, I haven't taken, like, a test in school in probably I don't know how many years, but, uh, I like to think when I
Mhm.
was a good test taker back in school. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Are you?
I think I'm if I know the content really well, I do pretty well, but just that you know how vast this universe is, so you just never know what you're gonna pull from, so I
Yeah.
guess we'll see.
I also told you right before we started recording, and I was like, "Dang, I should have studied."
Should just watch the movies.
Yeah. No official studying was done in the making of this podcast, so well, without further ado, we're gonna kind of turn things over to Gibbo at this point. Joey and I, of course, will still be, like, giving input on our answers without obviously giving away what our answers are to each other throughout. You'll see both of our answers displayed on the screen one by one after all 5 of, our answers for each individual round. I believe that's how this is going to
Mhm.
work. Gibbo can
Correct.
correct us if we're wrong. Okay, cool.
And here's
Uh,
Gibbo.
yes, and
Hi,
without
guys.
further ado, Gibbo is gonna take over the reins from here on out, and Joey and I are just along for the ride, and you listening at home, hope you're along for the ride as well. Enjoy the trivia.
Well, just Quizmaster and reading out questions. I hope you guys still provide some content as well.
Definitely, definitely.
All right. Shall we get into it?
Let's go.
Absolutely.
So, round 1 is Rogue One.
Okay.
Oh, we got a bit of an issue there. Let me just try and fix that. I don't know why that's come up.
Live edit.
Yes.
Rogue One is one of the films, though, that I have definitely seen the least
Mm.
of the 11 main Star Wars, like, of the 11 Star Wars films.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit nervous going into this one already, Joey.
I think I've seen Rogue One probably more than the sequel trilogies for sure. So
Yeah, I know I've seen it more than the sequels, but
because you
I
just watched the two of them like just for the second
right.
time last week or 2 weeks
But
ago.
I definitely have not seen this more than the prequels and the originals, obviously.
Well, yeah. Well, those have been around a lot longer.
Right.
Rogue
I
One's
wanna
one of my top. I think Rogue One's like top 3
I wanna say
for
I've only
me.
seen Rogue One, like, 3 times
Oh,
ever.
really?
Yeah. And I know
Oh,
you like this movie. There's a
yeah.
few characters that we talked about in last week's podcast that you're
Mhm.
particularly a big fan of.
Yeah, Baze and Chirrut. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are my dudes right there. So I just love the entire and oh my gosh, that entire cast, the ensemble of that was just so good. I'm just that's like I said, I think that's probably a top 3 Star Wars movie for me, I would say.
I can
Um,
appreciate that opinion, actually. I
yeah,
I don't hate that opinion.
yeah. Where would it fall like around for yours? What do you think?
That's really tough, honestly, because as much as I love Rogue One, and it's easily the best thing Disney has produced since acquiring Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can put it, for me personally, in front of any of the originals
Mm.
or Episode 3.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
I
that could be tough.
appreciate the
No.
padding. I found the issue. We're good to go.
That was our Rogue One little insertion there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. So, question 1. Are you ready? Let's
Yes.
get it going.
Absolutely.
My heart beats. Oh my god.
What was Galen Erso's nickname
Oh my
for his daughter?
Joey's gonna know this, and I'm not gonna know it. Oh gosh.
So each
Right,
question
that's
will
right,
have
right.
20 seconds to answer. Just to let
Okay.
people at home know. There's a little timer on the screen.
Okay, I think I got that
5
one.
seconds.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna kill me in the Andor category, or in the Rogue One category. I already know.
All right. Question 2. Which city does the Empire loot to acquire the kyber crystals? Joey looks like he's struggling.
I got it. I think I got it.
You know
I'm
the
struggling.
city?
Yeah, I got it.
Gosh, I don't even have a guess for this one.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna put Hoth.
I put an answer I know is probably not right, but
All
that's okay.
Time's up. And question 3. What kind of trooper is introduced at the beginning of Rogue One?
At the beginning of Rogue One?
At the beginning of Rogue One.
Ooh. I think this is the right answer that I wrote.
So
I
find
know
out.
you know this one.
3 seconds.
Oh, man. Okay.
I don't know.
All right, question
Maybe.
4. Which Mos Eisley canteen character makes an appearance in Rogue One?
Oh, I think I know this. I just don't know
For
that.
all
I know
you
I can like
podcast
see it.
listeners, both hands are on heads,
Oh,
trying to think.
I don't know the name.
what's the name of it? I don't know the name of it. That's
To
wrong.
give you
That's
a
absolutely
hint,
wrong.
there are actually 3 names this person has been referred to
Really?
as.
I just-
Oh, is it? Oh, it's too late to change my
No,
answer.
you can put your answer.
You can change it, yeah.
Are you
can change
sure?
it, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Timing's just for the pod.
Question 4.
Okay.
Which admiral leads the space assault on the Imperial forces during the Battle of Scarif? And apologies for my pronunciation if
I think that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Scarif. Yeah.
through the whole thing if I get something wrong.
Let Gibbo know in the comments.
All right.
Okay,
3 seconds.
I'm feeling like I got a 60% if I'm lucky.
What? Oh my god.
All right. Okay. Answers are locked in.
I had no clue what number 1 was, by the way,
I can tell.
That's all right.
or number
Um,
2.
All right. Let's go and have a look at reveal your answers.
Sweet.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Oh, is it Death Troopers instead of Dark Trooper? Oh no.
think so.
Ben,
Oh wait.
I don't think you've got one right here.
Oh no.
Here are the answers.
Oh,
Oh,
Radis.
no.
I went the other way. Doctor, I couldn't remember the name. Doctor
Y-
Ezevan.
You are you at 3 or 4? You're at 3.
I was at 3. Yeah, yeah. I went
Dude.
the other way on the number 5. I totally
That
wasn't
was
even paying
rough.
attention. That's
So Joey moves to
Can you
3.
can you tell I haven't seen Rogue One like only 3 times?
I like mine, Dr. Ezekiel. I have no idea what that name was.
So
But
for those listening
It
at home,
sounds-
answer 1 was Stardust. Answer 2, Jeddah. Answer 3, Death Trooper. Answer 4, Cornelius Evazan or Rufu or Dr. Death. Written down there. And 5, Admiral Radis.
yes.
All right, I gotta mount the comeback here.
Ben 0, Joey 3. Moving into round
All right.
2. All right, let's set this up. And
Oh my gosh.
round 2
All right.
is
Ooh, what's the category?
Oh.
Originals? Okay, I feel a
Original.
little bit better.
trilogy.
I think he's
Okay.
gonna make these really hard though, because these are the movies we probably know the
Yep.
best.
Yep. I tried anyway. So I'm sure some of them will be very easy for you.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay.
This might be my offer right here. I'm just gonna say
You're not gonna go 0 for on the
I'm
originals.
just saying it could happen depending on the questions.
We'll see. All right. Here we go. Question
Heart
1.
rate's still going.
In which country were the Hoth sequences filmed?
From what
A
country?
stunned look. Yes, as in country on Earth, in real life.
Oh, this is gonna go well. This is where we.
Guys, it's the name of your podcast. Come on. You should know everything about Hoth.
I feel like I've
You would
read this
think.
before.
I have no idea actually. I'm bad with like production things. like
I
that.
guessed the country. Yeah.
I don't have no idea.
Question 2. Where does Princess Leia get shot while trying to invade the bunker on Endor?
How specific do we have to be?
Where does Princess
Uh,
Leia get shot?
Fairly specific.
Like-
Oh, okay. I think I know.
Like,
Which side of the body?
oh, which side? Oh no.
So, the answer involves the side and the place. Time's
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Give you a couple of extra seconds there.
Not sure if that's right or not.
All right.
I don't know if that's the right side.
Question 3.
Okay.
The sound of which animal is used to help create the noise of the TIE fighters?
Oh, I've definitely read this before. Maybe if I imitate it, it'll give me inspiration.
Four,
I
3, 2, 1.
don't think that's right. Okay.
We're getting. I'm totally over. I'm getting over.
You're not going over on this one.
Question 4.
This
The
isn't going
Imperial
well.
probe droid was also known by what other name?
Pointy droid.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know if that's right though. I think Gibbo needs to run this podcast from now on.
I
4,
definitely missed
3,
this one.
2, 1. Okay.
Ooh.
The last question for round 2.
Okay, too late to change my answer. That's okay.
Who is the only non-Jedi in the original Star Wars trilogy to use a lightsaber?
Why do I not know this? The original Star Wars. Oh, non-Jedi? Oh.
Jedi.
Okay. I think I overthought that one way too much.
Yeah.
I was thinking like non-Force user.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
well,
gosh.
there's controversy here.
Yeah.
So you'll let you two decide on one of these answers. All right.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
I'm embarrassed by a couple of these.
Here are your answers.
Wait, okay. Now I feel like Siberia is a great answer. I think you're right.
I have no idea.
Okay. And the answers are Norway.
Norway,
Number
nice.
1. Ben got that.
Oh,
one
Han
right.
Solo does use it on Hoth. I'm so dumb, man.
Yeah.
The left shoulder
Okay.
is where she was shot.
Left shoulder.
Elephant is used in the sound of a TIE fighter. You both got that correct.
Oh, I got
Probot
Norway?
Is the other name for the droid, and Han Solo.
Can I
Careful.
get
I got
a
that one.
clarification on Darth Vader?
Well, that's the answer I was looking at you two.
That's true.
I was going to let you
Because-
two.
Because the question was non-Jedi, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he a Jedi at the end of Return of the Jedi? But when he uses the lightsaber, he's technically not a Jedi.
Oh.
But the purpose of the question was definitely to be Han Solo, so I'm okay if Darth Vader is wrong.
Can we put an asterisk by that point?
Well, if it
If
gets
Joey
down
wins
to
by
point
one,
between you
yeah.
two, we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
All right, so Ben got 1, 2, and Joey got 1, 2.
Why did we
All right.
both think it was right when it was her left? Did you just guess
I
on
don't-
that one? Because I thought I just kind of remembered.
I'm trying to. I was trying to think of what arm she was shooting with.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
And
too.
I kind of assumed it was with her right hand. But
Yeah.
All right,
5 to 2 right now.
Oh no. Okay.
let's head to round 3, which is numerology. Every
Uh-oh.
answer is a number.
Be a
pretty
number.
much.
Every answer is a number.
So the question
Okay.
is based on all the movies, but the answer
Okay.
will be a number.
I think
Okay.
I already know what one of these questions is going to be.
I'm hoping I know at least one of these.
Okay. Here we go. Question 1. How old was Padme when she was elected Queen of Naboo?
I think I actually do know this. You know this, Joey?
Yes.
That did not sound confident.
All right.
Do you know
Ben
why
said-
I know this? Actually, I don't want to give you any hints. I'll tell you.
Okay,
later.
fine. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
All right. Here we go. Question 2. What was the cell number Princess Leia was imprisoned in on the Death Star? Joey has a confident look on his face.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Ben
Dang
has
it.
sunk into his microphone. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you
There's
guys,
like
can,
six-
you guys can complete these answers later on. It's just timing for the questions. So if you finish another question early, you can go back to that one if you remember what it is. All right. Question 3. How many meals does Jabba consume each day?
Is this movie knowledge or is this like extended universe knowledge?
Well, in my research, it came under movie.
Okay. Because I have
Yes.
no clue.
Joey said yes.
with
Is that
You know the answer to
confirming?
this, Joey?
Sure. No, I don't know it. That was a guess. I'm guessing on that one.
I just threw a number on that one.
All right. Question 4. How old is Chewbacca during episode 6?
Episode 6?
This could be probably one of the toughest rounds.
Thank God.
I think I overshot.
And time's up on that one. Last question. The Jedi Council in The Phantom Menace consists of how many members?
I'm watching you, Ben.
I don't even think it's like worth it to try and count because I'm going to end up forgetting at least one. I'm just going to guess a number that seems
me too.
close.
Time.
You were saying
is
earlier.
I'm feeling not confident about my
Yeah.
comeback right now.
You were saying earlier we should make this a monthly thing. Yes. just to knock us down a peg
All
every
this
single
has
month.
proved to me so far is that I don't pay enough attention to details in these films.
All right. Here are your answers. And here are the actual answers.
What was the first question? Oh, okay.
Nice.
Padme's age was 14 years old.
Oh, I guess
You got
She was
9?
in Cell 2187. Jabba consumes
Yes.
9 meals a day.
Let's go
Chewbacca was
9.
204 years old. He was 200 in the first episode 4.
Ah, I know it was
And
close.
12 members of the council.
Oh, I got that one.
So Ben, you got 2. And Joey
Did we
got,
both get 2?
yes.
Maintaining the
Questions 2
lead.
and 3. All right.
Do you know what I wanted to put for number 2? Joey, you're going to hate this because this is like how much of a prequels person I am. I wanted to put 31174.
What is that?
It's from episode 3 when Obi-Wan is telling R4 or R2 to activate the elevator.
Oh,
And
wow.
that was all I could think about during that question. I was like, I know that's not the right answer.
And
So
fun-
2187 is also Finn,
I was
FN
just about to
2187.
say that.
Right.
Fun fact.
Yeah,
I knew it was
that's
a
how I
four-digit
knew that.
number. I couldn't remember what it was though.
Yeah. So that's how I remembered it. And I was like, yep, I know this one.
All right.
Nice.
Ready for round
7-4.
4?
Yes.
Let's do it.
So we had Rogue One, we had
The original trilogy.
originals, we had numerology, and so this is round 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Here we go. Round 4 is the prequel trilogy.
Oh no. Here's the comeback. Oh god.
And just to let you podcast know, scores are currently Joey 7, Ben 4, with 10 questions
gosh.
remaining.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna
right.
feel more embarrassed if I get some of these wrong because this is probably the era I know the best. I would say.
All right.
Yeah,
let's
I'm the
go.
opposite.
Question 1. What is the first word spoken in The Phantom
Oh.
Menace?
Spoken.
I want to say it's this, but I have a feeling it's wrong.
I
9
know this
seconds.
scene. I can't think of what the word is.
4, 3, 2, 1. Question 2.
I don't.
Who says the line, "The ability to speak does not make you intelligent"?
I'm still thinking about number 1. Can't remember what that line is.
10 seconds.
Ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
You know this one, don't you? This is like the first one where I've been like, I 100% know that I got the right answer.
All right, question 3. What is the name of Queen Amidala's decoy?
Oh my gosh, what's her name? Oh,
10 seconds.
I think that's right.
And time's up. All right, question 4. What ballet is being performed by the Mon Calamari Aquatic Ballet?
the name of the ballet.
The name of the show that they're performing.
I don't know. Oh! I remember the name of her. Okay, I remember the name of her handmaid.
Question
her
5.
I mean.
What kind of species is Watto?
The spelling count?
No.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah. 5 seconds. All right.
I think Ben may have caught up here.
I think I missed. I know I missed the one about the ballet, aqua ballet.
I think that's one of the hardest questions I put in.
I can't remember the first word of Phantom Menace. It's gonna get me when I see it.
Well, here we go, and Joey is correct. It is Captain.
What is the context?
I didn't go that far into it, but Joey knows.
Oh.
So
Yeah, it was like I think they were on some ships. It wasn't even a main character saying anything. They were traveling. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are traveling to talk to the gosh, what are their names?
Gunray and
Separatists.
Viceroy?
Yeah, Gunray. Yeah. So it wasn't them, it was the people that were flying them in. So they were just talking to each other, essentially, the captain and then the co-captain, whatever. That's all it was.
So
So I kind of
You
guessed
see what my
word
guess was? The name of the ballet.
Osmosis. You like mine better? Calamari
Yes.
Dancer Company?
Yes.
The actual answers were Captain, Qui-Gon Jinn, I think it's Corday?
Corday, that's right. Corday.
Squid Lake was the performance, and Toydarian.
Is Tridarian close enough
Well.
to Toydarian? What if I can quote his line? But Tridarian, mind tricks don't work on me.
I mean, it's pretty close, but Joey?
I'll give it to him.
All right. So
Yeah,
that moves Ben to
it's
1
closer
point
than
behind.
It's closer than mine, buzzing alien guy.
My whole life, I've thought that was actually spelled Tridarian. I just
Got
learned
you.
something new. So
There you go.
Yeah. All right. 7-8. Joey has the lead by 1 point going into the last round.
Oh my! Woo! Got
And
spicy. I told you.
the
that
last
Qui-Gon
round.
one is when he's talking to Jar Jar.
Oh, okay.
The last round is just general trivia about the movies.
Okay.
Could
Okay,
be
okay.
anything. All
Okay.
11 movies.
Who was the second assistant director on the filming
right,
of
yeah.
Empire Strikes Back?
Don't laugh too soon. All right. Question 1. The name of which Star Wars species is never spoken in any movie?
Do we?
The name
How
of
do I-
which
how
Star
do
Wars
I-
species?
So the species is in the movies, but no one actually ever says the name of them.
I'm just gonna answer what my initial reaction was. I think it's the right answer.
I don't know.
Question 2. 3 Star Wars movies were released on the date May 25th. Name all 3.
Man,
pretty much rule 3 out straight away.
Can you?
Yes, you can.
Why?
Well, you'll see in a minute.
I'll give you a little bit extra on this one. 3 answers.
Okay.
I'm just kind of guessing here.
I'm gonna go for my third one.
10 more
I'm gonna
seconds.
Wait, do we get? Is it all or nothing on this one, or do we get 1 point for each one we get right?
I'll give 1 point.
Oh,
Each one.
an extra one. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Question 3. Who voices the droid? I don't know if it's D-O or D0. I'm not sure. In the Rise
D-O,
of
yeah.
Skywalker.
It's like something Joey would know for sure.
Hmm?
You definitely know
That's
the
a
answer to
confident
this.
look.
Who voices the droid? Oh,
Time's up on that one. Question 4. In The Rise of Skywalker, who makes a brief cameo as the bartender in the cantina on Kijimi?
Rise of Skywalker. Was the bartender?
Time's up. Last
Oh.
question of the trivia segments. Which Star Wars actress voiced a Disney princess?
Star Wars actress. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
10 seconds.
Voiced a Disney princess?
This is wrong,
So don't put it in.
but I can't think of any other ones, and
I
I want
feel-
I just want to show credit.
I feel decent about my answer, but I don't know if it's right. You definitely got me on this round.
Yeah, there was 2 Rise of Skywalker questions. That was easy. Oh, is that? Yeah, I don't know.
I think I may have got 1 and 5 right, and it's gonna come down to how many
Of
I
2
got
you got.
on 2. Yeah.
Ooh, here we go.
All right.
7 to 8.
Here are your answers.
Hey, nice.
I'm going to have to give you number 1
Okay.
because you don't know the answer. But the actual answer that I had was Ewoks. No one ever says Ewok.
The word
apparently.
Ewoks. Oh. Well, nobody says Yoda species either.
No.
Like, we don't even know.
I
Uh,
got 0 of the 3 on number 2.
So number 2, I said you could rule out 3 because they're all released around Christmas time.
Around
The-
Christmas
the
time, there's all the
latest
sequel,
movies,
the
yeah.
sequel trilogies. Yeah, all the sequel trilogies were released on like Christmas time.
See, I was under the impression all the sequels were released in the summer. Wait, okay, so J.J. Abrams is the one that
Is the
does
voice.
the voice?
Voice of Dio.
Wow, I don't know if I knew that or not. John Williams is the one that has the cameo.
Mm-hmm.
And Kelly Marie
then-
Tran voiced
Kelly Marie Tran.
Raya in
That's right.
Oh, really?
the last, Raya and
Last
the
Dragon?
Last Dragon.
Yes,
Didn't know that.
That's a good one. So, for the record, Ming-Na Wen also, I think she was Mulan, right? But she wasn't in the movies. But I just want to point that out.
Right.
Has Keira Knightley ever been a Disney princess?
She was in Pirates
She
of the Caribbean.
Yeah, she plays Corday in episode 2.
She does, yes.
So
Good one.
Joey wins by 3. 10
Ah.
7.
Congratulations!
Let's go.
I like there was I think only one that I think I should have got the answer on.
Oh, I forgot
So
to confetti for Joey.
the confetti.
Yes. Thank
There
you.
you
Thank you
go.
very much. It was a good match. Ben's a fierce competitor, and
All this is telling me is that I need to watch Rogue One some more, and I know nothing about the sequels.
well, yeah, this is what exactly. That's kind of exactly what it is. It's so funny.
Well, thanks for having
Nicely
me.
done,
And you guys
Gibbo.
can finish out the podcast.
Shout out to Gibbo for not only sort of moderating our little trivia session, but also putting all of that together, researching all the questions, and making it nice and smooth and easy for us and enlightening. I learned how to
Mhm.
spell Toydarian today. That was
Nice.
something I learned. What else did I learn? I learned that J.J. Abrams is the voice of Dio in Rise of Skywalker. All
There you
kinds of
go.
good little
Yes.
knowledge nuggets there.
And even though I did get more points, I still scored technically a 40% on this test, so not very good. But yeah, that was a lot of
What
fun.
does that mean my score was? Like a 30?
Well, I didn't want to get into that, but
Oh, man. Well, I definitely need to do some more watching of certain Star Wars films. But for all of you listening and those of you watching on the video version of the podcast, let us know either in the comments of the video version or tweet at us maybe over on Twitter how many of the 25 questions you got correct. 7 out of 25. What is that? Like 23%?
that's 28%.
Oh, I'll take a 28.
Listen, we never said we were like trivia masters here. We just enjoy the show and
This is
the movies and the franchise.
this is true. Although Joey and I did discuss potentially doing this once a month. So, if you liked this episode, give us some feedback if you'd like us to continue doing this, perhaps as often as even once a month. We can do even more Star Wars trivia, and I can embarrass myself even further.
I just, for the record, I just embarrassed myself just a little less. That's all. That's all this was
Fair,
today.
fair. Um, before we sign off for today, we just wanted to briefly mention that next week's episode, we are going to be doing a rewatch of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, which again, it is the 1 year anniversary of the initial release of season, or I guess the only season of Obi-Wan Kenobi now we know. So we'll be doing a rewatch of this show, both of us individually at some point over the coming 6 or 7 days or so, and then that will be what we'll be discussing and breaking down and going over during next week's episode of the Hoth Hangout podcast. I had a ton of fun during this one. I don't know
Yeah,
about
this
you.
was a lot of fun. This
It's
was so fun.
it made me feel like when I was in college, we used to do like trivia at bars and stuff. And that's what it made me feel like I was back in that trivia environment. I really enjoy the trivia atmosphere.
And
It's a blast.
I like seeing our faces while we're doing this because we're both either like
Yeah.
or like just super confident, like, yep, I got this one.
Yeah. Actually, something that Gibbo did mention to us is the next time we do trivia, we may do it as a live stream. So, if you're another reason to be subscribed to the YouTube channel for Hoth Hangout, if you're not already, definitely check us out over there as well as again over on all the socials: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and anywhere you get your podcasts, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Joey, any last thoughts? You have earned the right to give your victory speech at this point in
Well,
time.
as the Hoth Hangout reigning trivia champion,
We got to get a
um,
trophy or something.
yeah, right. Um, I would like to say it was a great time. He really showed a lot of gusto, and but I was able to come out on top this time. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate the support. You guys are incredible. And no, but for real though, this was a lot of fun. Gibbo, thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. You did a great job on everything here tonight.
You're very welcome. And my last words are you got this done in under 45 minutes. Well done, guys. Well done.
And this is truly why we wanted to do a trivia episode. So Gibbo was in charge of the time the entire time. But thank you, Gibbo.
When Joey and I talk, sometimes we tend to go for like 90 minutes. It's no big deal.
It's fine.
Well, Joey, congratulations on being the reigning Hoth Hangout Trivia champion. for the time being, until our next trivia episode, I'm coming back at you. I'm getting my my studying in. I got to watch a few films between now and then.
Right.
But thank you all so much again for listening to the Hoth Hangout podcast. We appreciate each and every single one of you so very much. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, or night whenever you are listening to this. Joey, any last words?
No, that's it. I'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week covering the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And may the Force be with you.